Zinn for nextlevelguitar.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have a lesson for all of you out there on how to add some outside notes to our pentatonic scales so that we can gain access to some exotic sounds. So we're going to move away from the traditional realm of our pentatonic playing and show you how just adding one single note to your pentatonic scales can really liven them up and make all the difference. In today's examples, we're going to be playing in E minor. And so a lot of us as guitar players, we think E minor pentatonic. A lot of great material within those scales, and rightfully so. Today, however, what we're going to focus on is how to add a new note to each of our E minor pentatonic positions to really spice up the sound. And today we're looking at adding in the flat 2 to all of our minor pentatonic scales and show you a new position in which we can make this hybrid Frankenstein scale, as well as some examples that we can play within the box. So let's start up here at the 7th position, and here is our traditional box, traditional minor pentatonic. Now we're going to give this the treatment and add in the flat 2 everywhere that's applicable. An easy way to remember where these new notes are is to find the root and just add in the note that's a half step higher. That's all we're doing. So now in our new position, let's take a look at some licks that will work out quite well. One that I like up in this position is to do a quick hammer on to 2 notes. And then to come back down. So this is a little bit of a string skip here. I'm doing a hammer on, skipping string 2, and I'm jumping all the way up to fret 7, string 1. And I can close it out with a nice bluesy bend. So the best of both worlds, our old familiar pentatonic stuff mixed in with the exotic sound. You could also close out the lick with this. Here's another one that works out quite well in this position. We're going to start out on string 1 and work our way down the scale this time. So here we're bouncing around a little bit, we're doing a little bit of sliding and pulling off. Here it is broken down. So backwards slide from 10th fret to 9th to open us up. Then pull off from 9th fret to 7th on string 4. And now go to that flat 2 and resolve to the root there. Here it is all together once again. And do we see how much it sounds miles apart from traditional pentatonics to my ears, and it's just all about adding in that one note and taking advantage of that as you build your licks. Something to keep in mind, you can always go back to traditional pentatonic vocabulary and blend it in with what we're learning today. Then you have the best of both worlds. You have the familiar and the foreign put together. Here's our standard pentatonic box. And here we are once again adding in the flat 2. What about some licks that we can play in this box? You guessed it, we're going to highlight that new note. Here's one that works well using some oblique bends. To start out by fretting the 10th fret at strings 1 and 2. I'm going to bend string 2 up a whole step while maintaining the first string stationary. So hold one down, bend the other, let them ring together. That's the sound we're after here. Now strike 2 and release the bend. Walk down the scale. We skipped our added note there, but now we're gonna go right back to it and start there and bend up a whole step. Now we're going to pick and release that string. And close it off. Here it is all together, broken down. Here we have one more additional idea that we can play in this box. For this one, we're going to start and keep bouncing back to this note. So plant your first finger here, 9th fret, 4th string, and we're going to keep coming back to this as a toggle note. So groupings of 3. 1, 2, 3, back to this note. 1, 2, 3, back to this note. 1, 2, 3, back to it once more. And we'll close out with a bend. When we put it all together, it sounds like this. See that new note sneaking into our business, coloring the sound, doing what it does. That's what it's all about. We're all about adding in that new flavor to our pentatonic playing to take it somewhere different, take it somewhere new. So thank you so much for checking out the lesson today. Take these ideas and see if you can make them your own. Explore the sound of that note within your pentatonic playing. Once again, this is Ben Zinn for nextlevelguitar.com, and I will see you next time.